Hey, what's up, guys? Trey Como with Rage and Fitness. Currently 5:30 in the morning. Just got me a good chest workout, and it's day 22 offshore. Still in the Gulf of Mexico. Still out here grinding it. But hopefully I'll be home soon. For today's conversation, I want to have another diet conversation. And being as I'm currently on keto, I figured the topic would be keto today. And I want to cover very quickly three things about keto. One, what is keto? What is required of keto, and then give you some examples of some of my meals on a daily basis that keeps my body into ketosis. But first, before we cover that, check me out doing some sick pull-ups. All right, guys, on to the keto talk. Let's cover number one. What is keto? Keto is short for ketogenics. And basically, it's a high-fat, moderate protein, and low-carb diet. And basically, by increasing your fat intake and decreasing your carbs to a very low amount, you're teaching your body how to use fat for energy instead of the traditional diets where our bodies use carb for energy. When the liver processes the fats, it creates what they call ketones. And that's where your body really goes into a fat burning mode, using the fat for energy, burning fat like crazy. And that's where you really see some massive weight loss and body fat percentage loss. I've seen some really good results on it. This is my second go round. I usually do it in 12-week increments. Now on to what is required for keto. Now, the traditional keto diet is 75% of your calorie intake comes from fats, 20% comes from protein, and 5% comes from carbs. Now, those numbers could be played with. I actually do more protein. I do more than 20% of my protein intake. I'm probably more of a 65, 30, and 5, maybe a little bit more protein. So I kind of play with those numbers. My body still stays in ketosis. So and I do that because of my training. Usually, I'm in the gym for 2 hours a day, so I'm really putting my body through some tough cardio, tough weight training. So I just feel like I need the extra protein. So that's the reason for me doing it. Everyone's different. Play with those numbers, but a traditional keto diet is 75, 20, and 5. Me personally, I like to stay beneath 20 grams a day of carbs. I try not to go any higher than that, and absolutely no sugar. But I think where people really make the mistake is the fat intake. They don't take in enough fat, so their body never really gets into a true ketosis. They're really just on a low carb diet. So really up that fat intake, but good fats. Your raw nuts, get it from your meats, get it from your oils, get it from, avocado. Do some really good research on good fats and what's good for the ketogenic diet. And I can make videos, in the future, really explaining those foods. Now let's go on to an example of what my meals look like during the day. For example, for breakfast, usually I'll do 3 to 4 eggs, scrambled, boiled, however you like them, along with bacon, and occasionally I'll have some, maybe like a sausage patty, to go along with that. Yes, I said bacon. Bacon is very popular for this diet. Eggs and bacon are kind of like the main core meal for the keto diet, and you'll quickly learn that. If ever I'm in a rush, I'll usually do my keto protein. I like the Nature's Plus Keto Living. That is the protein of my choice whenever I'm on a keto diet, and I'll mix that with water or maybe some unsweetened almond milk. I make sure there's no sugar and whatever I mix that with. Usually 3 hours later, I'll have a snack. Brazil nuts are a good protein bar. Quest has some really good protein bars that are keto approved, real low on the net carbs. For lunch, usually I'll do chicken or fish with some greens, broccoli, asparagus, to two really good green vegetables that you can have on keto. 3 hours later, another snack, Brazil nuts, protein bar. And then for dinner, I usually do a meat and greens or a salad. I'll have the occasional beef and pork, but I try to stick to chicken and fish. Fish, really good fatty acids in there, good omega-3s, really good for the keto diet. And other things, water is very important. Your electrolytes are very important because this diet depletes you of those electrolytes. So some extra salt intake is not a bad thing. Don't be afraid to put salt on your food. If you can get electrolyte supplement to get in those those minerals that your body is depleting from this diet, by all means, please do that. Probiotics are very recommended to keep the good stomach health. Also coffee. I do coffee and water. That's pretty much the two things that I drink, and it's straight black coffee. No sugar, no creamer. I'm doing that. You could also look up the bulletproof coffee, which you put butter and all this crazy stuff in there. I don't do it, but it's very effective. Also MCT oil to get some extra fats, and this is actually derived from coconut oil. Really good fats. You can cook with it or put it in your protein shake. Me, I just drink it straight out of the bottle. Just to get me some extra fat intake, and usually that's in between my meals, or I'll add it to a meal if I find I didn't get enough fats, depending on what I have to choose from, especially when I'm offshore, because what's prepared is not always keto friendly, but I can make it keto friendly. So you just got to make the right choices. And also sometimes I do some intermediate fasting. Intermediate fasting is basically where I go a long period of time without eating, and usually the last meal of the day for me would be probably around 8 o'clock at night, and I'll wake up in the morning, do my gymming. I might have a tablespoon of almond butter just to kind of put a little something in me for my workout, but my first meal usually won't be until around lunchtime. So that's giving me about a 16 to 18 hour window where I'm not putting any food in me. My body's really eating away at that fat. And then from 12 to 8 is pretty much my window to eat. And I'll still get my 2 to 3 meals in, but only inside of that window. So look up intermediate fast, and that's also something good to do. Once again, everyone's different depending on your situation, your job, what exactly do you do. Intermediate fasting might not be for you. So just kind of do your research, play with that. And that's about it. I mean, that's pretty much all I want to cover as far as keto. I can make future videos and go more into detail with the keto diet. If you'd like me to do that, please comment at the bottom. If you have any questions, please comment. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And also you can see me on Facebook at Raging Fitness F3. God bless, and you guys have a very good day. See y'all next time.